Alrighty, kiddos, let's solve these equations. So this is a rational equations intro. So it's allegedly giving us some questions that are maybe not quite as scary. Now, if you look at this one, you go, holy moly. That's okay. To me, we have to figure out where to begin. So what makes me most nervous is having this 2x minus 4 on the bottom. So in order to get that off the bottom, let's go ahead and multiply by 2x minus 4. When we do that, those cancel out because 2x minus 4 over 2x minus 4 is simply the number 1. Now, we have currently broken the laws of mathematics, so let's not do that. We have to do the 2x minus 4 over here also. And that leaves us on the left side with 3x minus 9. Ooh, that makes me much more comfortable. And then don't forget our friend the distributive property here. Pew, pew! 3 times 2 is 6x. 4 times 3 is 12 over 4. Now, that 4 might make you nervous. So you have a couple choices. You could divide 6x by 4 and 12 by 4, but I think for some of you that would be scary also. So another option would be, let's get rid of the 4. So the 4 is being divided, so let's undivide, also known as multiply, on both sides. If we multiply by 4 on the right side, 4 over 4 is just 1. So we're in the clear on that side. And again, we distribute here. Pew, pew! So 4 times 3 is 12x. 4 times 9 is 36. On this side, since the 4's just go away, we were left with 6x minus 12. And now, let's shrink a little bit so we have a little more space. Let's subtract 6x from both sides, and while we're at it, add 36 to both sides. And our final step is to divide by 6, and we get 4. Now, if we're feeling like it, we could plug that in. 3 times 4 minus 9 over 2 times 4 minus 4. 3 times 4 is 36 minus 9. 2 times 4 is 8 minus 4. 36 minus... Wait a minute. 3 times 4 is not 36. 3 times 4 is 12. I was doing 4 times 9. What a silly one. 12 minus 9 is 3. 8 minus 4 is 4. Oh, look. We did it. Because that's what we start with. Now, if you had gotten like 6/8 there, it would have been okay because you could have reduced that. Ooh, okay. So in this one, we just have the x stuff on top. So maybe I don't like that 7. So let's take care of that 7 first. On the left side, the 7s will cancel out, so we're good to go on that. And on the right side, let's distribute. Pew, pew! So we have 4x plus 5 equals 3 times 7, which is 21, and then 1 times 7, which is 1 over 5. Now let's take care of that 5. So we multiply by 5. You're multiplying by 5 over 1 in case you're curious. On the right side, get rid of the 5s. On the left side, pew, pew! Let's distribute. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. And that's going to be 21x minus 7. And let's go ahead and subtract 20x over there, and then add 7 over here, so we get 32. And once again, let's be careful and see how we did. So let's shrink that, and let's check it. Because we better check ourselves before we wreck ourselves, as they say. 4 times 32 plus 5 over 7. Well, 4 times 32 is 128. Plus 5 is going to be 128 plus 5 is 133 over 7. And then, let's see. And that's 3 times 32 minus 1 over 5. Let's shrink some more so I have space. Over here, we get 3 times 32, which is 96. Minus 1 is 91 over 5. Oh, now we need to do some division. Well, 133 over 7 is 19. 91 over 5 is also 19, so those are in fact equal, so we did it. All right, now we have our expressions on the bottom. So let's take care of this x minus 3. And let's put the x minus 3 here. So those are going to cancel out. And then we're going to have 10 on the left and 4x minus 3 over 3x minus 5. And now let's take care of that 3x minus 5 by putting it up here. Those will again cancel, and put my 3x minus 5 over here. And let's distribute on the left side. Pew, pew. 30x minus 50. And then on the right side, I never distributed, so let's go ahead and distribute 4x minus 12. And let us subtract the 4x from both sides and add the 50 to both sides. And shrink so we have more space. And then divide. So we have 38 over 26. Which, if I feel like it, is 19, yes, over 13. I forgot to divide there for a second. And once again, if we choose to, we can check. So we have 10 over 19 thirteenths minus, I'm going to call that 39 thirteenths. 19 minus 39 is 20 thirteenths of the negative variety, 20 thirteenths. And let's multiply by 13. 13 over 13 if we're being specific. So that'll give us 130 over negative 20, which is negative 13 halves. Let's check the right side. We have 4 over 3 times 19 thirteenths minus, 5 in terms of 13. So 5 times 10 is 50. 3 times 5 is 15. So that's going to be 65 thirteenths. And 3 times 19 is like 60, but then 3 less, so 57. 57 minus 65. 57 minus 65 is 8. Negative 8 over 13. Let's go ahead and multiply by 13 over 13 again. So that's going to give us, I'm going to be lazy, 4 times 13 over negative 8. 4 over 8 is 2, so that's 13 halves, which is what I got up here. So we are good. We have checked our work, and we did some stuff. By stuff, I mean solved some rational equations.